Lily, I'm really sorry. After the accident gets sorted out, I'm going to the hospital. So, what about your leg?
I was told that I may never walk again.
I'm sorry, because I carelessly missed a red light. I am truly sorry. I'll support you for the rest of my life, so please forgive me.
It's something that has happened. It's okay now. There's nothing we can do, right?
That's not good. I took your ability to walk because of my own negligence, you know?
That's why it's useless to regret what has already happened. You must be in a lot of pain too, right? Sure, I'm shocked too, but I'm happier that both of us are alive.
Lily,
I want to eat something sweet. I can't move yet, and I can't go to the hospital store. Can you bring something when you come to visit?
okay. I'll bring your favorite cake. Wait, is it okay to have cake at a time like this?
If I say I want to eat it, then please bring it.
Okay. Also, I don't have the face to meet your parents.
My parents are shocked too, but they're calm. You'll be okay.
Really? I might be told to divorce you. Then I wouldn't be able to refuse.
I would hate to break up at this point, and my parents wouldn't say something like that.
But if I were a parent, I think I couldn't forgive it. Because I took the precious ability to walk from their daughter.
Tom, it's okay. People aren't that weak. Indeed, it might have been an irreversible incident, but let's focus on the fact that we are both safe now.
Getting encouraged by you who's hurt the most.
I understand that it's hard for you too, Tom. It might be tough from now on, but we can overcome it. So, shall we try our best?
Yeah, you're right. Just as you say. I will definitely support you.
Please do so. I might be a bother for a while, but I will keep living, looking forward. Tom, are you going to be home late again today?
Sorry. I have to work overtime.
I see. You know I made your favorite dish today. Do you think you can eat it when you get home?
No, I might not be able to today. I'll eat it for breakfast tomorrow.
Understood. Then I'll keep your portion in the fridge.
Lily, you don't have to push yourself. Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
But right now I can only stay at home. And recently I've been able to do household chores by myself, right? So I want to do more.
Seeing you work so hard, I don't know how to say. It seems painful.
I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not pushing myself. You don't have to say it that way.
But you don't have to do the household chores. Oh, right. You can go back to your parents' house for a while. Wouldn't it be more relaxing there?
I won't go back to my parents' house. If I go back now, I might end up relying on them.
It's okay. You've been discharged from the hospital and living in a wheelchair, right? And there's still weekly physical therapy. Our apartment is small. I don't think it's a very good environment.
If I go back, I'll be away from you.
I'm worried. I leave you alone in the house most of the time because of work. What would you do if there was a fire? Do you think you can escape if there's an earthquake?
That is, I won't know until it happens.
You probably can't escape. Our place is an apartment, and if the elevator stops, you're done. Because you can't use the stairs.
If you keep saying that, you'll never be able to live the life you want. Why not move to a ground floor apartment or a detached house then?
You can't just spring a moving conversation on me.
Shouldn't we strive to live in our current home then? And what happens after I go back to my parents' house? What will be the catalyst for me to return to this house? I'm going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. You're not planning on living separately forever, are you?
No, I'm just genuinely worried about you, Lily.
I'm doing my best not to bother others as much as possible. Have a little faith in me.
It's not a matter of not trusting you.
Are you trying to kick me out?
No,
You've hardly been at home lately, right? Even when you come home, you only sleep. Even on your days off, you go out somewhere alone. It's like you don't want to be with me.
Lily, I'm sorry.
What?
To be honest, it hurts me to see you, Lily.
Huh?
I'm reminded of the accident, and I feel like I'm being blamed for it.
We decided not to think about who's at fault anymore, right?
I just can't get past it. It's painful every day.
Don't say things like that.
I'm sorry, but that's how I truly feel. I don't want to see you now.
Are you abandoning me?
Stop saying it like that. If you were married to me, I think it would be okay to continue the marriage.
But we're going to live separately, right? That makes no sense.
Because I can't say I want a divorce.
You're the worst. That's not fair. That's cruel.
All I can do now is apologize to you. I'm sorry. I'll leave everything else up to you.
I'm fine. I understand. I'll go back to my parents' house. I'll also divorce you.
Are you sure?
Because you don't have any feelings for me. There's no reason to continue the marriage, right?
Because I was the one who... your legs.
I'll forget about you too. You can be free now. Tom, I heard from my mom.
She told you? My mother-in-law sure has bad timing. I can't believe you would just walk into her house to pick up your forgotten stuff.
It's only been a few days since our divorce. And you're already living with another woman? You planned to break up from the start, didn't you? Were you having an affair?
No, that's not it. I had a serendipitous encounter right after our divorce. We hit it off and decided to live together. Also, I've already returned the key. Tell your mom not to come here again.
So cruel. If you had another woman, you should have just been honest. Did you not want to pay alimony for the affair?
I said it wasn't an affair. Do you have any proof?
Who starts living together in just a few days? You must have been having an affair.
Even you might change if you have a faithful encounter. And how long would I have to wait for it to be acceptable? Legally, it's no problem after the divorce. A month, half a year, or can I start dating after a year?
I don't know.
I saw on the internet that approximately 19% of men find a new partner within a month. So I don't think it matters whether it's soon or later. It varies from person to person.
I've never heard of someone doing it in just a few days, though.
There's a pattern like this, too. Besides, you said you'd forget about me, right? Why care even after the divorce?
What's that? Even your attitude. You're strange. You were so apologetic until the divorce. That was just 3 days ago, you know?
I always look forward and keep moving. You should also stop contacting me like this and start your new life. You're in a wheelchair as it is. I think it's better to keep a positive attitude.
I can't believe it. You definitely deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. Could you stop doubting like that? It makes me feel sick.
But even my stuff was still there. There's no way you could switch that quickly. You had an affair because I'm in a wheelchair, right? You thought a normal woman who can walk would be better, right?
Enough is enough. You and I are strangers now. I've already given you the property division, so stop complaining. Don't follow me around anymore. I'm going to completely forget about you.
The last thing you did made me hate you unbearably.
You said you would set me free.
I didn't expect this kind of treatment. I will never forgive you.
You said you'd forget me quickly, didn't you? Well, it's fine if you remember me as you please. But please spare me the resentment from strange misunderstandings. I'm finally free from someone with a disability. Leave your anger behind and celebrate my future life. Lily, long time no see.
Who is this?
It's me, Tom. Did you forget about your ex-husband?
I deleted your contact a long time ago. So what do you want?
Well, I saw you at the hotel in front of the station earlier. I was there for our company's new president's inauguration ceremony. What were you doing there?
That's none of your business.
Cold as ever, aren't you? Oh wait, were you perhaps on a date? You were quite dressed up.
I don't want to discuss this with you. Alright then, goodbye.
Hold on a minute. It's been a while since we talked. Why don't we have a little conversation?
There's absolutely nothing fun about talking to you.
Wow, you've become quite harsh. And you know what? You still can't walk, right? I'm genuinely glad we got divorced. Living with someone with a disability for years would indeed be hard. I've come to realize that again. You don't need to come to the office from tomorrow. Cold as ever, aren't you? What's going on all of a sudden? I'm Lily's husband. You're quite disrespectful to my wife. Huh? Lily has a husband? Come on, what are you talking about? Are you pretending out of regret? No one would want to marry you, a wheelchair user. Aren't you done yet? If you continue this insult, I'm considering suing. So enough. Stop this farce. You're Tom Clark from sales, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Of course you'd know that. Do you understand what business our company is involved in? We're providing services for caregiving and people with disabilities. So what? It's none of my business. You're definitely fired. I'll let Manager Kim know myself. What? How do you know about Manager Kim? Manager just got promoted this year. Because I'm from your company. You're really not Lily? I told you at the beginning that I'm Lily's husband. I'm the company's CEO, White. What? What? You'll find out tomorrow if it's a lie. Well, I've already contacted Manager Kim, so you'll find out soon. Please, wait a moment. I've just got a message from Manager Kim. What did you do? Do you believe me now? I'm sorry. I said many disrespectful things without knowing you were CEO White. You should be apologizing to my wife, Lily. Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm deeply sorry. I've heard about you from my wife. Your reckless driving caused my wife to be in a wheelchair, and then you dumped her. When I heard about it for the first time, I was shocked that someone could do such a horrible thing. And to think that you were one of our company's employees. Didn't you hear about it from her in advance? That I work here? My wife completely forgot about you. And even if she had told me about you first, I would have fired you on the spot. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I will also apologize to Lily. Don't refer to my wife by her first name. You're really disrespectful. I'm sorry. But personally, I am grateful to you. To me. Yes, because you let such a wonderful person go. I was really lucky to meet my wife. I owe everything I am today to my wife. Yes, Lily. No, Lily is always kind and caring, always positive and supportive. Then why did you break up with my wife? That's because, out of guilt. Well, I'll let it pass as that. It's a moot point now. I will come later to apologize again. Could you please not fire me? Isn't that a separate issue? What you did was despicable. You insulted my wife who is in a wheelchair. I don't want someone like that in our company which contributes to society. I've really reflected on it. I will never repeat the same mistake again. It seems my wife has something to say to you.
It's Lily. Never contact me again. Of course, I intend to block you too.
Okay, I won't contact you. And I'm sorry about earlier. I was surprised to see that you had become even more beautiful. I thought you might be living a lonelier life than me. So seeing you looking happy, it made me resentful.
You're still the same ugly person who envies other people's happinesses. You even asked me to congratulate you on your new girlfriend.
I'm really sorry about back then. I was messed up.
What? I couldn't walk on both feet, you know. And yet, you had the energy to have an affair.
Please, Lily, apologize to CEO White for me. I'm really doing my best at work.
Why do I have to listen to what you say? We are strangers to each other, aren't we? And the one to apologize to isn't my husband, it's me.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Well, it's fine now.
Are you forgiving me? You're as kind as ever, Lily. You haven't changed a bit since then.
I'm saying it's fine because there's no need to forgive. I have nothing to do with you anymore.
Don't say things like that. After all, I'm your ex-husband.
I forgot. I'm so happy now that I can forget about you completely. Thanks for leaving me. I don't even harbor any resentment anymore, so please congratulate me on my current life. Afterwards, my ex-husband was indeed fired from his company. Of course, being a corporation, he wasn't fired solely because he insulted me. He has always been terrible in his words and actions, and there were complaints from his colleagues and clients. Furthermore, he was apparently buying personal items under the guise of expenses. It seems that it was only a matter of time before he was fired. By the way, after divorcing me, my ex-husband apparently broke up with his mistress. I hear he's been single ever since. Moreover, he evolved into a delusional middle-aged man who still thinks he's popular. And it seems no one was taking him seriously. Fired from his job in middle age, I'm not sure what he will do from here. But his life is certainly not happier than mine. While I am still unable to walk and live a life in a wheelchair, I met my current husband and have a partner that I can truly trust, and every day is filled with happiness. After divorcing my ex-husband, I had no hope for life. However, not wanting to be defeated by such dark feelings, I worked hard in my own way, and I believe that I was finally able to attain true happiness. I no longer look back on the accident or my legs. Everything that has happened so far has made me who I am now. Moving forward, along with my loving current husband, I plan to create many warm and happy moments.